Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. So the Bucks win the tip. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Noah. Rose is out there with Kyle Korver. Then there's Boozer, and it's Dang in at the small forward.
Well, with his touch from mid-range, Kevin, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Down low, here's Noah. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Fantastic pass from Korver there to a teammate who is left all alone, seeing the court well.
Pressey against Dang. Takes a shot at the elbow. Kicks it to Moncrief. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shot clock at 6. Pressey. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The 6-footer's good. First quarter, just over a minute played. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Milwaukee's head coach. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Passes to Cummings. Over Boozer. The 7-footer Lister is there for the rebound. They get it back. Lister. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Lister's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Moncrief against Dang. Outside Korver. Pass to Boozer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot from the low post is good. Boozer's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And while Korver is certainly a threat to score at all times, his passing is also an exceptional part of his game.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Moncrief, the pass to Cummings. Knocked loose. Stolen by Boozer. Rose in the post. He's guarded by Hodges.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
Pressey against Dang. Yes, that goes in.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Rose kicks to Korver. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Snatched up. Pressey dishes to Cummings. The powerful Terry Cummings finishes in close.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And great elevation on that shot from Rose. When his jumper is falling, he becomes a nightmare to defend.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. .110 left to play here in the first. Here's Dunleavy. He's covered by Brown. That misses off the backboard. Chicago leading. Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Dunleavy to the inside. Mokeski, good.
Now that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Brown the pass to Scalabrine. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game. That's good from Gibson.
Taj Gibson is tough, proven veteran who plays well on both ends of the court.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pierce kicks to Dunleavy. He dishes it to Brewer. There's the pass to Davis. Lock at 6. Now here's Brewer. Dunleavy for 3.
Now Gibson is going to get gritty on defense. Does a solid job right there of staying in front of his man. Nothing easy.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
We've got Pierce. Davis is out there with Brewer. Then there's Dunleavy, and it's Mokeski in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Dunleavy. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Brewer. And that one hits back iron. Gibson against Davis. Gibson finds Miller. Back to Gibson. Over Davis. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Nice shooting for him from the big man. Taj Gibson has a firm grasp on the mid-range game in the NBA.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Dunleavy gets it to go in. Brown outside. The dish to Usher. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Taj Gibson is not going to back down from anybody. He really does enjoy when the game gets physical.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. Pressey's checked in for the Bucks. He doesn't get the second one, and the 7-foot Mokeski clears the glass. Bucks trail by 8. It's Pierce on the wing. Pass to Brewer. Outside, Pierce. Passes it to Brewer. Just 4 to shoot. And Pierce, here we go, over Scalabrine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this is a guy who just constantly works on his shooting stroke. Ricky Pierce, you see the ball come right off the fingertips, and then with the consistent follow-through.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Lister's checked in for Mokeski. Cummings comes in for Brewer. And it's Moncrief in for Dunleavy. Miller kicks to Brown. Gibson against Cummings. Gibson dishes to Miller. Back to Gibson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. Hodges checked in for Pierce. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Moncrief against Brown. 18 feet out. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 9. And Moncrief picking him up with the textbook defensive crouch. And it's stolen by Moncrief. Here's the break. With the shot. Hodges misses. Nice lead and looking confident.
And they've got a chance to push it to double digits.
Brown the pass to Miller. Latrey. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Gibson. Gibson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, I'm sure the scouting report had something like put a body on Taj Gibson. That time the defense did not.
Hodges against Miller. Here's Lister. 5 to shoot. He kicks to Pressey. Here's Moncrief. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Scalabrine. The rebound by Lister. Lister's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brown against Hodges. Pass to Lister. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
1:12 left in the first half of basketball. Brown outside. Miller, that's for 2. Misses off the left iron. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Moncrief. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. 54 seconds left in the first half. The 3. And the Bulls with another miss. And the Bucks with possession here. Out to the right wing. To the left side wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A different look for Milwaukee. McKeskey's checked in for Lister. Davis comes in for Pressey. That's Dunleavy in for Hodges. Brown finds Asik. Left side Gibson. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Cummings.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And the Bucks making a change here. The Bucks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Now here's Brown on its way from Gibson for 2, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. And Kenny, what did you think about... And that's going to do it for us here.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's getting it done is Taj Gibson.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So for Chicago right now, Deng out there with Carlos Boozer. Then there's Noah. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Rose in at the point.
If Noah gets in that deep, the defense is going to have a tough time dealing with him that low. He's got skills enough to score under the bucket.
The feed to Cummings. Stolen by Boozer. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Rose has got the ball.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's Preston. Here's Cummings. It's hauled in by Noah. Deng kicks to Boozer. Shooting over Cummings. And that one goes long.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Korver, no luck.
Okay, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Pressey passes to Lister. He feeds it to Moncrief. Just 5 on the clock. Over Rose. Moncrief's shot is off.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Noah's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Here's Cummings. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Bulls leading by 11. Poked away, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Bucks. McKeskey's checked in for Lister, and Dunleavy's subbed in for Hodges. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Left side Rose. Noah in the post. Again, Chicago.
Noah doesn't look too much for his offense, but that time finding a way for 2.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brewer is checked in for Cummings. Davis comes in for Presser, and it's Pierce in for Moncrief. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Davis with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Fires at the elbow. Dunleavy's shot is off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end. They can't find a way to get the embers going.
And a guy who's averaged as many as 7 free throws a game in his career, Rose knows how to get to the line.
And Rose drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Dunleavy. He's covered by Rose. To stop the drought, and Gibson sends it back.
Taj Gibson doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts come into play with the block.
Scalabrini dishes to Rose. Over Dunleavy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Dunleavy. For Chicago, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. The free throw drops for Rose.
And Derrick Rose, the former #1 overall pick in 08, one of the most athletically gifted point guards the league has ever seen. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now Dunleavy. And again, the Bucks miss.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Rose. Now the pass to Scalabrine. Kicks it to Miller. Now Usher. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper. No good on that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. And here comes the break. Here's Davis. Miller grabs the miss. And the Bulls with possession. Right now on a 14-0 run. On its way from Gibson for 2. Out to Miller. Launches it. Tries yet again. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And 12 points for Taj Gibson. Here's Dunleavy. He's covered by Rose. Now Dunleavy feeds it to Brewer. And he lays it straight in.
And boy, what a much-needed bucket there. Ends a 16-0 run by Chicago.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bulls lead by 17. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court for the Bucks, they've got McKesky. Dunleavy is out there with Hodges, and it's Pierce, and it's Lister in at the center position. Rose scanning the floor. Pass to Asha. Outside Rose. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. And Asha kicks to Scalabrine. Out to the right wing. Rose against Hodges. And it goes down 2 points. And the Bulls lead by 17.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. And Dunleavy gets it to go in.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen, shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Rose finds Asik, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A different look for Milwaukee. Cummings, he's checked in for McKesky. Trusty comes in for Pierce, and it's Moncrief in for Dunleavy. And the Bulls making a change also. Brown's checked in, passes it to Hodges. Cummings with the ball. Out to Moncrief. Pass to Hodges, right wing. Here's Cummings. Misses off the right iron.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Inside, they get a hand on it, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Off the inbound pass, and no problem from Gibson as he finishes at the rim.
Working on the inside, Taj Gibson goes to it. Tremendous at imposing his will down there.
To the middle, here's Hodges, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And that one misses.
And really, the value of Hodges to this offense, he creates the floor spacing with his range.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Good on the second free throw. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Rose with the ball. Fires from the line. Here's Dang. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Cummings. The the first one falls. Dang hits them both. Bucks trail by 18. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Cummings. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the pass to Rose to the paint. And there's Joakim Noah on the assist by Rose. 10 points for Joakim Noah.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Taj Gibson.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. It's stolen by Dang. And here we go with Dang running it up the floor. The feed now to Noah. 1:43 left in the game. Here's Hodges. And again, the Bucks miss. The Bulls leading by 22. Outside Korver. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Hodges. Count that one. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Hodges against Rose. On the wing, Korver. Puts up a three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Gotta love how Korver's outside shot keeps looking better and better with each passing game.
And here's Moncrief. Looking to get back on track here. The rebound by Noah. Here's Chicago. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Korver against Moncrief. For the three. Kyle Korver again from deep.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Hodges. Now Moncrief. No good with the layup. Now here's Boozer. Back to Korver. Launches a three. That shot off the mark. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Ulrich, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.